welcome back, Barnacle Scene UK here with none other than Brett May.
Yup, boys.
Brett, how are you, pal? Good to see you, mate.
All right,
good to
mate.
see you.
How's things?
Hey, absolutely good, mate. Yeah, pleasure to see you, and cheers for giving us some time, mate. Well, we've had a bit of food, so we're good to go now. Anyway,
fed me up with some big pepperoni pizza he has, but God bless him, man. Top boy.
Yeah. So, how's it going then, mate? First of all, it doesn't look like we're in any prison cell around here, does it?
Nah, we're in a nice place. We're in Pizza Hut right now. We've got nice, friendly people around us. That's what we like.
Absolutely. So that quashes any rumours of you being still inside or anything like that. You were absolutely not.
Last time I checked, I'm free as a bird.
Enjoying life. So really, let's just sort of have a good chat about what's been going off this last couple of weeks, because it's just fucking blown up, hasn't it, on YouTube?
Blown up, mate, big time. You know what I mean?
You've got situation with Decker, so let's just touch on Decker first. I've seen you have accepted his call out.
I accepted everything, yeah.
Have you been in touch with Decker, or is it with Martin? Or
he got in touch and said he was going to message my Facebook, as you know. My number's ready for him. He's still not replied. He's wanting 35% to give me. I'm saying half and half, 50%.
Yeah.
We'll fight his rules however he wants to fight. I'll even fight his location. I'll even do all the hard work for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm game. I'm ready.
Yeah. The only thing is he needs to be back in the UK. But
he needs to be back in the UK.
I'm guessing he knows that as well, though.
He knows that, but he's been over there at Philippines wanting to fight this shadow boxer, and he's still not done no over there, has he, with him?
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah. I mean, I think the whole thing with shadow boxing now is he'll be back in Ireland before you know it. And
yeah.
I don't know what's going on with Decker. I guess being in the Philippines and Thai, I mean, Southeast Asia, there's that much around there fighting wise anyway. If you're able to be, getting his fights in and sparring and
think
whatnot.
So. That's the training camps, and you go Koh Samui and places like that.
Yeah.
Big training camps for Thai fighting. I've been to Thailand myself. It's a brilliant place. As you well know, it's the art for Muay Thai, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I know where it's quite funny, really, because I think someone said that Decker had been out in Thailand 8 weeks already. And before he went, he was saying he's going to be documenting training, he's going to be doing this, doing that. And actually, do you know what? I don't think it's seen fuck all. I think, to be fair, you saw more from the guy in Thailand. But
yeah, I think I don't know what he's doing, mate. I think he's just full of shit, to be fair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm a guy, I'm a young guy. I want to make money. I want to fight. You get me? It doesn't make sense for me to fight anyone who's down there what am I going to do? Get a couple $100 here and there. I want life-changing money fights. And if we put that fight on big channel, pay-per-view, we can have good money.
Yeah,
you know
definitely.
What I mean? We can at least do double figures anyway. You know what I mean?
It's gonna have massive pull in it in terms of people wanting to see the fight as well.
1,000,000%.
Massive.
And I want to do that for the fans. That's exactly what I want to do. All this back and forth's no good. Let's put it to bed and let's fight. Simple.
Yeah.
You know
get it done.
Let's get it done.
What you can't have as well is you can't have Decker just pulling you into a bit of clout chasing. Now it's sort of petered off with Shadow.
Yeah.
So now he's saying, now it's going to be Brett May, and then he's just pulling you along.
1,000,000%. Well, a lot of my comments, that's what they say. Don't even reply. Don't even comment. Drown him. And I'm like, if I drown him though, it's never going to happen. So I'm going to have to say something to get it on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Send me the dates. Send me the times. I'll be there for you. You know what I mean?
100%, mate. 100%. Well, that's enough of
that one.
That one. So how's things been in general, mate? How's things been?
Yes, mate. Just been adapting to outside life, as you know. I feel back all right again now, and I'm just cracking on with it.
Brilliant.
Losing a bit of weight. I'm back trimmed up now, son.
Back on the training.
Back on the training,
100%. I think one of the things as well, from knowing your journey for so long, because I've followed your channel a long time now, so having a bit of an understanding. But for people who might have just come in and thought, I've heard of Brett May, fighter, just give the viewers a bit of a history about yourself and
how I've come into everything.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So I say it started from a young age where I've. Last time I can remember, when I was a young lad, about 5-6 years old, my family got me into Taekwondo at the time. It got to a stage, I stuck it out to about 11 years of age. I ended up gaining a black belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was in the British Championships, and I still remember it to this day. It was international taekwondo, and in international taekwondo, there's more tap,
right? Yeah,
and more patterns.
Yeah.
World taekwondo is your Olympics, where you can go full contact.
Yeah.
And anyway, I can still remember when I got into the final, I got disqualified for excessive contact. I ended up kicking the kid out of the ring, and straight away then the sensei turned around and he said, "Look," he says, "you need something stronger." And I got into boxing at 11, and as I stuck boxing out, I went through the schoolboys and won all the schoolboy championships. Went through all the junior stages, won all them, and something what I really enjoyed. And then when I started turning senior, I won myself a couple of medals. I won myself loads of EBF fights and one license. And then all of a sudden someone says, "Fucking hell, this BKB's on the scene. Why don't you get that a go?" At first I was like, it is a bit of me. It is as raw as you sound. Yeah. But, you know, when you're just getting the bottle up to do it at first.
Yeah.
And then boom. I had my first BKB fight in A-Bales for Christian Roberts. I think I got the fastest A-Bale knockout history in 3 seconds. You know what I mean? I hit the kid that hard, broke his ribs, and he coughed a load of blood up of it. A-Bale. And then, after that, the adrenaline's been all over.
It can be brutal in them bales as well, can't it?
Brutal. Brutal, and then now BKB is the only one that makes sense to me. I enjoy it, you know what I mean? I think it's the proper rawness of the raw. You know what I mean? I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think it matches you perfectly, to be fair, as a fighter, because you've got that sort of bit of an old school brawler to you anyway, you know, which probably comes from.
I want that power to change a fight there and then in one shot.
Well, you know,
$1,000,000.
The biggest thing which I've sort of seen myself and from speaking to different fighters, the biggest thing at the minute, which keeps coming to the front all the time, is cardio.
Cardio, yeah,
massively.
Definitely.
Massively. You know,
Massively.
You get so many people who think, you know what, give him four good shots and it's over.
And it's done.
And it
I used to think like that. You know what I mean? I've had 22 good fights. I've had three bare knuckle knocks on camera. Probably about 1,000 off camera. You know what I mean? But usually I could put people away in like literally first 20 seconds, 30 seconds. As soon as I start landing them, I knocked them out. And then obviously the higher the level you get. And some kids can really take it. And then when they're taking it, it's the cardio side, you know what I mean? So now for me, strictly, cardio is half the battle. You know what I mean? Cardio, I say more than half the battle. I say cardio is probably 75% of the battle. The rest is just a bit of skill and shape up, a bit of sparring.
You know what I mean? Yeah, 100%. And I was thinking exactly the same with you as well, in your style and the way that you fight. If you can have this like cardio based merged in,
that's what I'm doing now.
You do you know what I mean? Then
that's my mission now. Like every fight what you have, you learn. Yeah, like it seems like the last fight I had with Rob, everyone's seen I battered him for 2 rounds, but the cardio side of things and everything kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Could have been a lot better. So now my mission is pure cardio machine.
Yeah.
Keep the size what I've got here, but be supremely fit with it as well.
Yeah.
And then get ready, mate. Not even a shot gonna stop me.
That fighting nature's always there anyway, isn't it? I mean, that's like it just pure instinct for you anyway.
Of course it is, yeah, of course it is.
You can nail down your biggest weakness, and it's going to make you like some animal, mate.
100%.
Some animal.
That's how you got to do it, haven't
you?
Yeah. Trust me. Everyone learns, doesn't they?
So, in terms of what's coming ahead, then, Brett, at the minute. So, what fights have you got? Any fights like pending, penciled in?
We've got pending. Me and Jack Draper at BKFC. That'll be a good one.
Is that going to be Newcastle November? Or is it going to
it would be fair for me to say I'm trying to get for Newcastle.
Yeah.
When I've been speaking to Bakewell these last couple of days, he just says leave it with me. So I've got to respect that. Till he announces it, I can't announce it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be false news, right? And no one likes false news.
No, sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, the one Decker made the challenge, didn't he? So I've accepted. Hopefully, he can send me a date soon and we'll get it on. And that'll be.
You need to back it up, Decker. Your man's talking to you, yeah?
Yeah, so you sent the challenge. I've accepted. Now it's dates time. I don't even give a shit about location. I'll come anywhere. So, whatever.
Respect it. And then as well, am I right in thinking that there's a date lined in with YouTube Wars as well? Is there
he got in touch with me and says pending with the knockback of BKFC going to November, and the thinking now with the YouTube wars being for December, I don't know if the contracts
might clash. Like,
yes,
yeah.
If the contracts don't clash, because they say as long as you don't fight for another promotion, you're all right. That's why the PPV fight with me and Decker is perfect.
Yeah,
because it's for no promotion.
Yeah,
it's strictly PPV private. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So, yeah, as long as the BKFC bosses are happy and it's in guidelines, I'll fight anyone.
And is that something as well that you're happy with? Because I'm guessing now you're back out, your focus is going to be on fighting 100%.
100%. You know what I mean?
Back into the career, and I'm guessing regardless of platform as well, you'd be pretty much open to whatever's come in. Just like you say, you want to fight the best.
That's what it is, mate. We don't want to waste no time, do we?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't want to start training 12 weeks and then fight complete muppets. We want to train 12 weeks and fight the best out there and step up that ladder every time so you can't get nowhere.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's right, isn't it?
Completely. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So is your focus now then, Brett, back with BKFC? Obviously, you've been speaking to them. You made your debut with BKFC as well, and then obviously you've had some time away. So, do you think you're going to be able to come back in there, pick the ball up? And...
No, yeah, I've spoken to bosses like so I'm back BKFC now. I'm just waiting for fight announcement and back there. But that's my main focus, more than anything.
Perfect.
Because, like you say, it's the best production in the world, isn't it?
Yeah.
For BKB.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, by far. I think BKB is good at what they do. You know, really good. I'm looking forward to going to that on the 16th. But I think it's
a different level, BKFC.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got. I mean, don't get me wrong. The other shows, I'll happily say the good shows, the top-notch shows. But the BKFC is the elite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's no competition for it.
Yeah.
They're the top of the top. And so it don't make sense for me to go that way. I only want to stay up that way. Yeah. So I'll stay with BKFC till I die.
You want to stay in the Premier League.
Come on, that's it. No one wants to be in a conference, do they?
No. Yeah. Unless something comes along which is in your interest to to do, which could happen.
I just want to step down the ladder there and then in future try and win my son a BKFC belt champion. You know what I mean? That's what's my focus. Fight the best food they can put in front of me. So if I beat Jack Draper at the next BKFC, that'll send a hard message. I step back. I'll have my rematch with Rob, like that, just to correct an old error of mine. Beat him, and then I can progress again.
Is that a range between you and Rob then?
He'll happily take it, yeah. You know what I mean? He'll happily take it. You know, yeah, no problem with that.
Yeah. And that's that. In a way, I can guess that in a way it's a bit of a rematch for you against yourself as well, you know, rather than...
I only lost to myself in there. I didn't get one punch landed on my face, you get me? You know what I mean? But end of the day, turned up. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I let myself down on that fight due to medical situations. I should have known better. But I will correct that mistake, mark my words on this. You get me?
100%, mate, 100%. So what about in terms of life now, Brett, for you as well? So obviously going in with the bare knuckle, you still got your shops and you've got your bits as well, businesses.
Bits and bobs, mate,
going on. Are you solely now just tunnel vision?
Tunnel vision fight game, you know what I mean? If you're getting into the fight, it needs to be strictly on that.
Yeah.
You can't have no distractions. You got to make it your religion. You know what I'm saying?
What about training and diet and stuff? How's that sort of changed for you now?
To be fair, mate, I haven't really started dieting because I'm still in Baylor at the minute. So I've been getting up in the morning.
We say after just eating a pepperoni.
So I'm not gonna lie. Due to me only being out for I think I've been released now a week and a half, is it?
Yeah.
So with me being released for a week and a half after spending enough a year in prison, you can imagine every bit of food I look at is a massive temptation. So I have been eating. And that's why I've gotten to this size.
Enjoying it, mate. Why not as well? You know, that's the whole point, isn't it?
Of course
you come back out and you enjoy the little things.
But I've still been doing the fitness and I've still been doing the training weight. I get this month out of way August, and then on the 1st of September, then I'll start dieting. Yeah. Because I have to be realistic to myself. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've just come out. I've been eating like crazy because I've been craving
enjoying
food.
It. Yeah.
When you're sat in a 24-hour cell all day, it does that to you.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can. What's it like, Brett? So, what's it like when you've been inside? Obviously, all your freedoms took away from you, really. Then when you come back out, is it like I'd imagine it, and I can't say, but I'd imagine it myself that you come out and like everything that you'd take for granted previously, when you're out and you do. Suddenly, it's not what matters.
See this here. this here, there, like what we're doing now is priceless.
Yeah.
Just grabbing one of these refills there is like a gift from God.
Yeah.
You can't do anything. You got no privacy. You got no nothing. And anyone that tells you jail's good's a mug. You get me? It's a horrible place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Horrible. Yeah, I won't wish it on anyone except for paedophiles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's great, isn't it?
And that'd be doing them a favour.
Yeah, it's great, like, isn't it?
So with you then, Brett, how sort of how are you sort of taking it? Obviously, you've said that you're going to have to go into your training realistically, into the diet and that. What's your ideal fighting weight where you want to be at, would you say?
I say for an heavyweight, 6'3", so I'd say an ideal fighting weight, super fit would probably be 15, 10 to 16 stone in that gap. Right. You know what I mean? Like, look at Wilder. You know what I mean? He's only like 15 and a half stone and he's a banger and a half, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I say for 5 2-minute rounds at the BKFC, anywhere from 15, 10 to 16 stone, but super fit.
Yeah.
I think that's enough. I think you're knocking 20 stone man out of 16 stone anyway.
Yeah.
If you're banging them, you're banging them.
Yeah,
right,
no, 100%.
You know what I mean? Right, innit?
And I think you know in yourself as well, don't you? So you're going to know where you're right and where you know, for years and years.
Million percent. When you start coming into every 17, 18, yeah, fair enough. You're strong, you're powerful. You can get a good couple of rounds in, but after them couple of rounds, it all depends on your tank, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I say, my mission now is get the tank 100% extremely everything. I've got the natural power. I've got the natural game-changing punch, and I'm away. Nothing will stop me.
100%, mate. 100%. I think as well, like the confidence and you know exactly where you are. One of the things that I'll touch on, and in this last sort of 2-3 weeks, I don't know how long since you've been posted, about 2-3 weeks. One of the things that comes across is you seem much more sort of in tune with yourself, much more relaxed, much more calm. I know you're doing your podcasts as well now as well, so I've been watching and enjoying those as well. So you're bringing people in, speaking with them.
That's it. It's a new route of life, isn't it?
Yeah. So are you going to focus a bit on the YouTube channel and
of
doing
course
some
I am.
bits?
That's what I'm going to do now. Obviously, I've set up machine podcasts for anyone what comes on who likes who's into the BKB fighting or pro boxers, cage fighters or true crime figures. And it's a different route to go down, and I enjoy it, and I'm just still exploring, mate.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
too right, and that's it. And I feel a lot more calm and said now. Now I come out, I feel a bit more good. You get me?
Yeah,
Because before I get into that mode where it's like I don't care. And when I get into that mode, I end up in prison, and I'm not getting into that mode ever again.
It's funny, right? So with the sort of YouTube battles and everything that was going on prior to you going back inside, there was always a way, and it was quite funny because I always saw you and your videos as completely genuine, right?
Yeah,
like, completely genuine, completely honest. But it was like I could imagine the flip side of the coin, and you'd have Decker posting shit and people posting shit, and we're simply doing it to provoke a reaction, you know.
And at the time, I was a bit small-minded, and I'd bite to the trolls and that. Now they can put whatever they want, so I just laugh at it. You know what I mean? It's just nothing phases me now. That's when I was new to the YouTube world.
Yeah,
it was like people could press my buttons easy and I'd explode. Now it's like, come on, mate, whatever, you're there, mate.